Why don't we talk about Arsenal and Dortmund?
I guess one word I would describe Arsenal right now is disappointment. There were already a lot of talks before this that they might choke and all this stuff, and
We said it here first since the beginning of the season. Me and
and
Anthony said it.
and now that it's actually happening, come on Arsenal, what the hell? You're not giving me any reasons to like y'all.
Again,
But
I would want more than anything for Arsenal to win it.
same, like any team rather than City, because they've been winning it the past few years. I just want someone new that is not City or Liverpool.
And you're budgeting. You started at Arsenal.
So I gotta rep the Gunners. But hey, like, what are they doing, man? I don't know.
Well, this time the Gunners are Gonzos.
It's looking pretty bad, but we'll see.
It's not over until it's over.
The Gunners are goners.
Few games left. That City could also choke. Same thing with Dortmund. It just happened this past weekend, early this past week, and they could have been number one and tied against a team which they should have easily won. And what does Bayern Munich does? Win. Back at the top of the table, same like City and Arsenal. Yeah, disappointing in those two teams because I always want these teams to win something. They always choke.
This season was a great chance for Arsenal to win it as well, because all the big teams in Premier League are like kind of in bad form. Come on, whole great season and then started to mess up at the end. What the hell is this?
That penalties they miss.
I also wanted Arsenal to win the league. Arteta, after what he's gone through these past couple seasons or so, they almost got relegated. And a lot of fans were calling for his head, so this would have been pretty good for him. Now it's a little tough because they lost points the past 2 or 3 games, and now they're in second. Manchester City is in first, but Manchester City has 1 game in hand.
Them winning it has to them not choking and winning every game, but it has to do more with what City does. And if City has a better game against Madrid, they could choke in the league too. So that's the only thing. There's some hope for Arsenal, but not as much.
Arsenal has a game against Newcastle United, and they're in 3rd place and not an easy team. After that, they play Brighton. We all know how that is. Oh man.
Both of those teams are in good form as well. Newcastle just smacked, I forgot which team, Tottenham or something, hella goals recently, so it's gonna be rough.
Let's talk about Madrid. Well, Vinicius complains a lot in La Liga, but I think he's been playing pretty well in Champions League. Same with Rodrigo. I mean, Madrid doesn't need much. If their players just juke them, they can score. And with Benzema as forward, at the moment Benzema creates more magic than Haaland and also gives a lot of key passes.
I'm looking forward to who's gonna play on the right side for Manchester City, right back. I think Pep Guardiola should put Kyle Walker there because he'll give Vinicius the run for his money.
I hope he doesn't.
It's hard to get past Kyle Walker for pace. Just ask Mbappe.
If City's De Bruyne is not on point, despite their forwards and defense being on point, if City's middle doesn't function, they're not gonna get past Madrid. Same with Madrid. And I don't know, look at Vini's stats, but Vini's stats are not too far from Haaland's.
Really?
Yeah, look them up.
Okay.
Ooh.
This season, like overall, I'm not talking about Premier League only goals because he doesn't play in the Premier League. We would talk about stats, how they're important, but they could be misleading. If you put goals created plus goals, Messi's a 60 and Haaland is like a 59. But Haaland has more goals, Messi has more assists. Again, these are just stats, especially because Messi is having probably his worst season ever.
So the goals that Haaland be scoring is really inflating his whole stat line. That's crazy.
But how is Juventus number 3rd?
They got overturned, the 15 points, whatever, they got it back.
Barca and Madrid make up their minds. If Madrid loses, Barca loses. Madrid wins, Barca wins.
Yeah, they seem to have the same result for a long time. I don't know why. It could be maybe what we've been saying on this channel for a while. Could be
everything is rigged. What was the name? Joaquin or something? Oldest player in La Liga, 41 years old. And then Barca's youngest player in La Liga, 15 years old.
That's incredible on both ends.
Yeah, moment in history in La Liga. And then Benzema went up to the number 3 or 4, right? He beat Hugo Sanchez, most goal scorers in La Liga.